Hey, Tony here again, and thanks for taking the time. I know this is based off an email as well, so I just want to touch base and really talk about the supplementation component. I know there's a lot of misconception about supplementation, but I want to kind of educate you through that process and make sure you feel good about it. Because there's certain supplements we will recommend, and you got to remember, a supplement is not to replace food, it's to supplement. It's to fill the gaps where you may have some deficiencies. So you always got to remember that. If you eat a perfect diet, then you may not need supplements. But I guarantee you most people don't eat well enough, even myself. And plus, when you start putting an extra demand on the body, recovery is key, and the physiology component, and to work at top-notch capacity, your body needs the proper nutrients. And if we have deficiencies, there will be gaps in recovery, and things of that nature will be sacrificed. So always think of supplements as it supplements your good nutrition. It helps you perform even better. So there's a certain amount of supplements we recommend, and the brand we recommend is AvoCare, and I'll tell you why. It has been in business over 20 years. Aaron and myself have personally been using this product for over, I think, for 7 or 8 years now. And Aaron has used the product through both pregnancies to fill any gaps. You know how demanding a pregnancy is on the body. Well, when she went and got her blood profile done through both those pregnancies, there was no gaps there. She had all the nutrients she needed, and they were really happy with how she was supplementing and consuming her nutrition. So if you can take a supplement through pregnancy and the doctor feels good about it, it must be a pretty good supplement. And that's why we feel good recommending this product in comparison to most products. So I want to go through a list of ones that we recommend, and then I'll touch base on each one of them. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out. I'll sit down with you and go through and specifically identify maybe things that you need or answer any questions that you may have. So the first one, the foundation, is going to be a good multivitamin, and the one we recommend is Coreplex, again from AvoCare. It is a multi-mineral and has vitamins as well, so you have minerals and vitamins. I know a lot of times in our regular nutrition, we just don't get every component we need. And or if we eat any type of processed foods, some of those nutrients are stripped out. So you always got to remember that. The second one is a good whey protein, and we use Muscle Gain, again from AvoCare. It is easy to digest this, mixes up easy. A lot of proteins may have caused you disruption in your digestion. This one does not. It has a digestive enzyme as well. So if you're lacking in protein, this is a great product to use. And I use it quite often. The next one is the Omegaplex. And Omegaplex is a fish oil. A lot of times, most everybody should be on fish oil. I'll tell you that. I think everybody should, honestly, because we don't get this through our nutrition. A lot of times we eat way too many omega-6s because omega-6s are fortified within a lot of food and processed foods. We need omega-3s, and this is very important. I take 4 to 6 of these a day. Aaron took this through pregnancy, pre and post, and it helps a lot with brain development in the fetus and obviously the young child through breast milk. So Omegaplex, essential fatty acids are very, very important to have in your diet because we just don't get them in. The next one is a BCAA, a branched chain amino acid. This is going to help with protecting the muscle and repairing the muscle. A lot of times when we put demand on the body, break down that tissue, we need BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, to help repair that damage we've done. And if you go into caloric restriction, the BCAA will help protect that lean tissue. A lot of times we go into too much caloric restriction, our body starts utilizing and breaking down our protein to use as a fuel source, and we don't want that at all. That's going to mess up our metabolic process, and then if we lose lean tissue, that's a whole other story. BCAAs, you can get them in a liquid format. Ask about that. They're in pill format because the taste is not the greatest. So in a pill format, down the hatch, you're good to go. In a liquid format, sometimes people don't like the taste, but that's why they put them in a pill format. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the greens powder, and I'm going to hit 2 different supplements in this. So the greens powder, obviously you get your greens in with this. What I'm talking about there is your spinaches, your broccolis, things of that nature. All the nutrients that are in those. I don't do well enough with my greens, so I take this on a daily basis. But this also has your prebiotic and your probiotic, because another supplement we may recommend is a probiotic, but if you want to get it in all together, you can use the greens, because you get the pre, the pro, and then you get digestive enzymes as well. So if somebody's struggling with some digestive problems, this is a great supplement to incorporate. Or you can take the probiotic by itself as well. We will recommend that. But the greens is another foundation. Hopefully this gives you some clarity, and again, this is the foundation. Now, you may get more specific depending on clientele, how they're struggling, what their nutrition looks like. If you have questions, please reach out. That's why we're here. We're educated in this process. I know there's a lot of different, I would say, magic pills out there. We're not going to sell you a magic pill. We're going to give you something that's going to help with the process. So if you need help, reach out. Hopefully this helps a little bit. Talk to you soon.